News Ghana TV sunye onia ya dawase pase ebusuafo brene nyina mo ne edi dwuma no ebom nyankopon hira okra bia ya obo ma Ghana ekonanim sase dwumadie Ghana nkankro ne npejanti ana brene nyina yatepa etino ba bia waduro bia wadawroma na wahwe bi uhwe a chef ma foforo so no mso hwe bi na like program no na se unya and subscribe so a na wa subscribe e da ma kama na se dwumadie no atumi akonanim yeguso ya ka de na se Abrantie friend say Atik Mohammed ono so oye political pundit ono so kra mrebi atwa no PNC general secretary no PNC member na ono so edinse bia atoto mensah amanfo bi etuja edikuni chem say yenyini free hono na no say easy for omunye perfect de na enso so no de yenko gigiremu a yenua bema Atik Mohammed wode ebaye yeba na enso yaba beto aso.
So you see, you can't punish an academic for doing his work. I didn't have academic freedom, no. So the person is allowed to publish the research findings. And you cannot penalize Nipanu for so doing. Oh. And see, this is a subtle attempt at attacking Obi academic freedom, which is not right. But like I said, Ninina, me sure say Mampenyi, I believe Ora John Dramani Mahama, you know, he's not the type who can easily be swayed by some of these sentiments. Ghana ha uka bibina and you be there because of the party. Oh, I told you be a nyoma yedi goose ni dia atem didi ni sa nyoma ni na unyebi. And people go to the extent of disregarding research and undermining the value of research simply because maybe there is a certain finding na enyanede. But you can't discount the relevance of research simply because it doesn't favor you. That is why it is called research. Look, and Obio researcher, there are times, especially those of us in quantitative research, ultimately, you see, before you do the research, you hypothesize. And sometimes you feel like, oh, the way I see some relationship, and my research is going to confirm what I already have. I bet one was at the end of the research, you know, there only is a completely opposite finding. And when you say you have to go and massage the research to see in a open, yes, that is why it is called research. Research is to find what you don't know or what you are not sure of. What must here? So that is why they always say, what is the problem you are seeking to solve by this research? What is here? And what is the gap in the research? I mean, in the literature. What is here? That and you think that your research can help, you know, shed some more light on that. And it is a research, and you are coming to confirm already known for that in your research. And if he did the research and not predict it based on the variables available to him and the data, no, I do not see how that amounts to an attempt to be, in fact, one can say he's biased or see perceived bias. So if it is all perceptive, what are we doing? Say we should crucify Obi on the basis of perception.
No, you should not even put yourself in position where your actions will be read to be perceived bias. And it's all yes.
How?
Why
at the time was he the electoral commission? Was he in the electoral commission?
Even in academia, necessary.
Oh, some of these things are hard, and media. I'm not saying they're sure above all, but if these are the grounds, then I have a big issue. Oh, to the extent that Facebook post no comment. Charlie, this is an attempt to reduce people's rights to free speech. Say waka wa chena adwen unim uko Kenya electoral commission, there is political party representation. Unim sir. Yes.
No, that's what
that's the composition. What is here in Kenya? Ghana, we played with that idea, and as you know, Mbwa. So it is not completely out of place. I'm not saying say I'm not saying the appointment of a known politician and a politically exposed person is right or wrong. But I'm saying that it's even a possibility for us. And it was a possibility. We toyed with the idea of, in order to have mutual trust in the process, let's have political party representation. And the superior argument at the time was, look, this institution will crash. And as the framers knew, and then opposition Okasanko, Abemwa Okasanko, you support or attack the electoral commission depending on where you stand. And Tiffany said they all were on the same commission. No, ebimu abemu. There will be internal accusations say ebimu omu abemu are trying to strangle the commission to do their bidding. And that idea was tossed out. Now you have Nkrofua, known politicians and people who are openly partisan. And also on the issues because at every time politicians are always opportunistic. Until when it favors them, it is a year electoral commission is the best and so on. When they are in opposition, it is the worst institution ever. Oh, I do not think, sir, just like appointing a politician and a politically exposed person to the Supreme Court. It is possible. I am saying that if I had the choice, I wouldn't appoint Obi or politically exposed to the commission. But you share, the appointment. You appoint you Obi. They are not appointing you because we are MPP and NDC. They are appointing you because they feel you can contribute to the work of some institution. Ukohona wuniye any usubai you are coming to further political and partisan interests there. Then we have a basis to demand your head. But so according to the rules, governing the electoral commissioner and our laws governing electoral commissioner, I do not think where you are coming from should necessarily be a problem until you show say where you are coming from is what is influencing your judgments and your decisions. Just like the Supreme Court. We have politicians, in fact, who practice at the highest level in politics. But like I said, the final determination is going to be made by the president. Maybe he might find merit in some of the issues he's raising. Maybe he wouldn't. Either way, we await his decision. And in democracy, the actions and the decisions and the choices we make as a people. And I am very confident in the fact that John Dramani Mahama is fully aware of the implications of some of these decisions if he ever takes them. And he's somebody you can say loves our democracy because he's one of the few who have been through every process that allows participation in decision making in this country, from assembly member to member of parliament and all that. So he appreciates and understands the value of our democracy. On him, the things that can shake the very foundations of our democracy. So merely acting on sentiments and impulse and yadia. But like I said, there are advantages in some of these exercises. Say it shows how far we have come as a democracy, how willing we are to even further consolidate our democracy. And it also allows us to see how our leaders take decisions when it comes to some of these tough issues. I wish the petitioner well. Let me congratulate him for exercising that right to petition the president.
I was sent away and someone Atik Mohammed. Edia tuga no se o mo kan nyina no mensah say what the kototo Charlotte say ne time no ho a be mfonso isanse ni nyina enye pe ene adenti mo call say yenyin free no I think say yenyai academics no na omonye omadwuma nyame yadoma ye be sanso ahia on this platform meaning Edise Frank nyame yadoma ye san share on News Ghana TV Macau.